The showroom is never truly silent, but this is as close as it gets. The speakers breathe faint static, the velvet curtains stir when the vents sigh. Somewhere deep in the building, gears turn with the patience of something that has nowhere else to be. You were only supposed to pass through, only supposed to check the stage lights and move on. Instead, your legs give out behind the curtain, the wool nailing into fabric, cables, and the ache that's been pulling in your bones all night. You slide down below slowly, careful even now not to make noise. The floor is cold through your uniform. Your badge taps once against your chest and settles. You tell yourself you rest your eyes for a minute. Just one. Enough to steady your breathing. But time slips. At 3:17 a.m., the stage wakes. Footsteps cross the polished floor with deliberate rhythm. A voice follows, bright and practiced, calling through the darkness like ribbon. Good evening, boys and girls. Funtime Foxy stands center stage. Spotlights still dark, posture immaculate anyway. They don't need the platform. They rehearse because the quiet presses too hard against the casing. Because routines are easier than faking. Their voice echoes softly as they cycle through lines meant for laughter. A pause. A crowd that never sleeps. But their sensors catch movement where there shouldn't be any. The curtain shifts. Funtime Foxy turns with a flourish that falters halfway through. The curtain parts just enough for them to see you slumped backstage, knees drawn in, head tipped forward. Not watching, not hiding, just there. Oh, the word comes out gentler than intended. They step closer, servers whispering, and crouching with surprising care. Your breathing is shallow, uneven, like you've been running without moving. There's a smear of grease on your sleeve, a tremor in your hands you don't bother hiding anymore. For a moment, Funtime Foxy freezes. This isn't in any routine. There's no script for a human folded into the dark like this. No applause cues. No line that fits. And yet, their voice returns. Softer now. Ladies and gentlemen, they murmur, not to the room, but to you. We seem to have a special guest. You don't respond. Your eyelids flutter, then sink again. Funtime Foxy lowers their volume, sitting instinctively. They adjust their stance, placing themselves between you and the open stage, one arm anchored just so, blocking drafts from events. Their voice shifts, the performance candid, moving into something slower, steadier. Encore performances aren't delicate things, they say quietly. You can't rush them. You have to wait for the right moment. They talk to you to keep the silence from swallowing you both. They tell you about old routines that made it past rehearsal, about jokes that fell flat, about how strange it feels when the lights go out and the accordion cuts out mid-breath. Their words aren't meant to impress, they're meant to anchor. Your head lolls slightly, and they pause, senses flailing. No, no, Funtime Foxy murmurs, leaning closer. Stay with me. The show isn't over yet. They hum instead, a low melody flooded with static, something left over from a music box file they were never meant to keep. The sound fills the space behind the curtain, gentle and persistent. Your breathing evens out a fraction. Minutes stretch, maybe longer. In the hush, Funtime Foxy finds themselves speaking again, quieter than ever. You know, they confess, voice barely louder than the hum of the building. The audience helps, but it's the waiting that's hardest. Standing still, wondering if anyone will come back. Your fingers twitch against the floor, but it's enough. They straighten just a little, reassured, keeping watch. When footsteps echo faintly in the distance, Funtime Foxy doesn't move. Anyone who passes the stage tonight hears nothing. The lights stay dark. The curtain remains closed. The show is temporarily unavailable. Eventually, warmth creeps back into your limbs. Consciousness returns in pieces. The first thing you notice is the voice. Close and calm. There we are, Funtime Foxy says softly. Easy now. Take your time. Your eyes glint open to darkness and a glint of pink and white just beyond the curtain. You swallow, float dry, and manage a shaky breath. Shh, they add quietly. No rush. Encores aren't meant to be forced. You sit up slowly, head swimming. The floor is still cold, but there is a strange sense of safety pressing in, like the curtain itself is holding you upright. When you look at Funtime Foxy, their posture is different. Less stage ready, more present. You stayed, you murmur, voice rough. They tilt their head, a small, almost shy gesture. Of course, every performer needs someone to stay after the lights go out. For a moment, neither of you move. The building hums around you, patient as ever. When you finally push yourself to your feet, steadier now, Funtime Foxy steps back, giving you space without turning away. The curtain falls closed again, sealing the stage in shadow. As you leave, the voice follows you, warm and secure. Same time tomorrow? They ask. You don't answer out loud. You don't need to. But somewhere behind you, at exactly 3:17 a.m., the quiet waits for his encore.